In Deuteronomy, we have this phrase, God speaks this phrase, Anihu. See, now that I am He, and there is no God besides me. It is I who put to death and give life. The same that Yeshua has been claiming for several chapters now. I have wounded. It is I who heal. The same that Yeshua has demonstrated so far. And there is no one who can deliver from my hand. Very similar to the language that Yeshua has used of himself. You mean to tell me that Yeshua is using language that God reserved for himself in the Torah? The answer is yes. Who has performed? Isaiah is a font of this kind of language. Who has performed and accomplished it? Calling forth the generations from the beginning. I, Jehovah, Adonai, Hashem. I am the first, and with the last, Anihu. I am He. You are my witnesses, Isaiah 43:10 declares Jehovah, Adonai, and my servant whom I have chosen, so that you may know and believe me and understand what? That I am He. Before me there was no God formed, and there will be none after me. And Yeshua, yet, even though it's very clear that God is saying this is language reserved only for me, Yeshua has no problem in using that language and applying it to himself. Even from eternity, Isaiah 43:13. I am He, and there is none who can deliver out of my hand. I act, and who can reverse it? I act. If you do not come to me, you will die in your sins. Listen to me, O Jacob, Isaiah 48:12. Even Israel, whom I called, I am He. Unless you believe I am He, you will die in your sins. I am the first. I am also the last. Of course, John's gospel leads with this truth. We should all understand this from the very beginning of the gospel. Line 1, word 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Yeshua was with God. He was God. They are united in a mysterious and supernatural way, but nonetheless, Yeshua is the living representation of our God.